So we're going to talk about team final. So, obviously, Emoni Bates is with team final. And I got to give Rob Brown and whoever else handled that situation a ton of credit because, if you can get a talent like Emoni Bates to come play with you and your team and your program, that's a home run, period. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I don't give a fuck what you think about Emoni Bates. It's media-wise, publicity-wise. I would have did a little bit better job. I don't know if I'm assuming he played over the weekend. Man, I would have had every camera that I could possibly bring on that team this weekend. It would have been like a red carpet type of thing. Now, I had a conversation about it before, and I'm not going to go into that particular conversation, but that move definitely helps both teams. And the simple fact that they won and they pretty much handled everybody they're supposed to handle, you got to applaud them and their coaching staff for what they did and able to accomplish without losing kids in the process. Because, when you got Justice and Millsy and other guys that can play as well, I heard they stepped up and did their thing as well, even with this particular kid being on the team. Now, somebody brought up to me, is this the best AAU team ever? Now, with Bates on the team, I honestly yes, or could be the best to ever have done it with the particular team that they're playing with right now. Like, I can go all the way back to, other than Sunny Hill All-Stars, and give or take, even DeJuan Wagner's team when he was coming through with Tootie, nope. Honey Park teams, nope. Only Honey Park team I thought would be somewhat comparable would be with Rick and Snoop and Morris Twins, and Rodney Green, when they combined Positive Image with P.I. I thought that was somewhat comparable, but this particular team final team could be special because you're probably looking at definitely 3 pros, maybe 4 or 5 pros when it's all said and done. The players, that's close, Sean. And the only reason I'm saying, because I don't think Gerald, now I'm a Gerald fan, and I love Gerald. I don't think Gerald or Wayne can compare to what Emoni Bates and Jalen's going to do at the next level. I think Justice have a chance to creep in there and do some things, and especially making the move to wherever he's making it to. I guess Westtown, I heard, and that goes. Let's talk about that too a little bit before I go back to this team final thing. Now, Millsy and Justice are going to Westtown, I heard, right? So, I do get the scholars a little love. I don't think they doing what the final is doing right now. I don't think nobody's team is as deep and as good as what final has done or put together with this particular group. And I don't even know who the fucking point guard is on this team. And it don't even matter. That's just how good they are. You can always add a point guard. You can't always add the bigs, the wings. You got a center, a power forward, a wing, and possibly a 2 guard, all looking like NBA players. That's just bananas to me. And, like I said, I'm a fan of good basketball. So, when I see stuff like that, you got to point it out. You got to recognize it. You got to show it some love, because at the end of the day, when you don't, I think people are going to miss out on the opportunity to see something like that. You know what I mean? Because when you see something that's this special, that's been put together, you know what I mean? So I can't wait for the Big Shots tournament. Hopefully Emoni Bates come to town for the Big Shots tournament. That's coming to Scooter. Who the point guard from UConn? I thought Sewell was the point guard from UConn, Scooter. What you talking about? Sewell not with Final no more. Let me think here. Threw me off with my thoughts. So they come to Oaks. The team final has that tournament in June with big shots. Look forward to that. Even if I don't put a team in, I'm just going to, Battle the Bells. I mean, it's just some good stuff going on. I mean, Pride winning everything, finals winning everything. I mean, it's not the strongest class in the world, like overall, but, you know, it's a lot of good things happening. I'm going to just reiterate some of the stuff we was talking about. But, you know, getting back to this whole AAU team final thing. Yeah, Garrett, I'll check it. I'll check it. Getting back to this AAU team final thing, right? You know, again, you can't emphasize more, and it goes back to that Roman team as well, where if you put the right super team together, now I'm not, y'all know me, I don't like the super team shit at all, but because I don't think you can get better with a super team other than just winning and getting used to. When you deal with this particular team with team final, I mean, they're better than most college teams. I mean, just think about it. They can probably beat maybe 5 out of 6 of the area Division I schools. Now, people look at me like I'm crazy when I say that. Nah, I'm not crazy when I'm saying it. If this team gels together, by the end of the season, if they were locked up with some of these teams other than Nova, I'm taking this particular high school team. Rock, you can be modest. I ain't mad at you. I'm a fan of yours today. I might take this team over some of these other teams. Now, again, I don't know who the point guard is, but when you look at skill level by position, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, this college shit got y'all all fucked up. This age shit, age ain't got nothing to do with shit. Just think about what I said earlier, and I'll show you how all these conversations tie into each other, right? You go to college, you get bigger, stronger, and a little smarter. Your skill level really don't change that much. Some of these dudes, like I think y'all sleep on Derek Lively, he could be really, really good. And he still, regardless of grade, and with Jalen being out of town, might be the second best player in the city right now. Like today. And that's just based on what I see and knowing what I'm seeing from these college guys coming back. I mean, I done seen everything. People will say, well, you know, age does mean a lot. Age means you're a little smarter, you're also a little bit slower, but your skill is not going to change. So whatever you are by your junior, senior year, unless you improve on the fundamental stuff, like where else is the improvement going to be? And God forbid, you know, and I didn't really see final play, like I didn't see them be challenged like that, but God forbid they got shot makers. How many dudes in the city is making shots from the perimeter at a high clip and everything else? So, you know, people say, oh, we're saying nah, but I'm dead ass serious. That's the crazy part. I am dead serious about it. And that's why you see good high school players have success when they go to the next level, because they don't stop working. And I'm watching. I get a chance to watch John Camden and somebody else. Aaron works out. Same one Sean Colson work out. The boy from Germantown Academy. Like, I'm watching these guys work. There's no games. There's no games. And I like the fact that Longino can go to one or two trainers to get what he's looking for. Because with Longino, think about it. He's going to Sean, he's going to Aaron, and he could even be going to somebody else, and then he works on his own. Not that I'm clocking him. It's just I can see what he's doing. That makes a lot of sense. He looks good. Looks in shape. Looks healthy. Skills look tight. And even though Villanova might not see what he can do right away, depending on the situation over there, at least you know he's prepared to what he's getting into. And he's trying to prepare himself. And this is why I say, team final, Rock, everybody, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up, because this literally could be a money team where you got 5 NBA dudes, and even with the scholars taking Wagner and anything else that's going on, it won't even matter because of what y'all did to put everything and to keep y'all brand and everything moving forward. So, that's just love and respect for what y'all doing, bro. As far as Philly as a whole, you know what I mean? Fuck it up by chemistry. You know what I mean? Like, chemistry and selfishness can fuck shit up. You lucky you have bigs that are used to being role players. Like, you're blessed with that. Like, some guys got 2 or 3 NBA guards, and it's hard for them to pull it together because, guys are struggling. Everybody thinks they have to score 30, and they only have to score 20 or 15. Just play your role. If everybody play their role, then nobody's going anywhere. Everybody's happy, you're going to win. But, you get 1 or 2 selfish guys that want to over dribble or take bad shots. You know what I mean? Even with Bates joining the team, as long as he can fit in, he's going to improve his brand because he don't have to score 30. He can score 20 or 15 and still be the number 1 pick or number 2 pick because now he does less, not more. So whoever schemed that whole scenario, God bless him, because I think they saved his life, in that case, because it's too hard to do it by yourself these days, doing what you do. The Montverde thing with Justice Sean, it helped him because it made him humble to let him know that he has to follow his own path. You know what I mean? When you got to follow your own path, you know what I mean? It's cool that's your homie and everything, but you got to follow your own. You got to go down your own lane. You got to go down your own street. And I'm not saying, like, I watched him practice a couple times. He didn't look bad to me, but they just didn't, because they didn't talk the way they should have been talking about him, but it could have been him. I'm not there every day. I didn't see, I just saw him practicing. You know what I mean? But like I said, from what I saw, he looked good to me. And sometimes at night, when you got loyalty to other kids, it's hard to squeeze in 9 Division I guys on one team, one high school team, and think it's going to work. AAU is a little different because you're playing 3-4 games over a weekend, sometimes 5. But when you at a high school, when it's 1 game every Tuesday and Friday, you know what I mean? That's a little bit different. And, don't get me wrong, that practice shit is cool, but you ain't going to get so much out of that practice shit, real rap. No cap, as they say. No cap.